Why, hello, friends. Kristen here with a new episode of Free Spirit Beading on the Softflex Company YouTube channel and Facebook page. If you are new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, let us know how you ended up here, and if you enjoyed today's video. We're going to play with our Carnival collection. And I know I'm going to have lots and lots of friends returning. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Zach. Great to see you. Hi, Cecilia. Lovely to spend my Mondays with you. I hope that you're doing better, Kelly, and feeling good. So today I'm going to bust out the Carnival collection, which we just introduced last Wednesday. We've got a Carnival bead mix and a Carnival bead strand that I'm going to work with today, but they are a complement to our Carnival design kit. This is a very special design kit for the Great Bead Extravaganza Midsummer Market. This is a mystery as of right now. We're not going to open this up until the Midsummer Market event, which is next month. July 19th at 1 p.m. Pacific time is when you can find Softflex Company's presentation, and we'll be working with this kit. You can get 15% off the kit, the mix, and the strand right now till tomorrow, June 17th, with the coupon code Carnival. I'm going to go ahead and pop that up here. There it is. Midsummer Kickoff, 15% off our TGBE. That's the Great Bead Extravaganza Carnival Kit, Bead Mix, and Bead Strand. You must enter the coupon code Carnival at checkout to see that discount. It's not valid with any other order discounts, and the sale ends tomorrow, June 17th, or while supplies last. You can shop over at softflexcompany.com. So we're going to take a look at the bead strand and the bead mix that go along with the kit but are not included in the kit. They're something that you can purchase extra, little add-ons. Let's see, do I have anything else on here? Oh, I wanted to mention the live sale too. We have, we do a live sale almost every week, and we had one on Thursday. You can shop it through the end of today, which is Monday, June 16th, through midnight Pacific time. You can find the live sale over on the Softflex Company Facebook page. You can also download and shop on the Softflex Company app, which so many of you are choosing to shop over on the app. It's really a very easy, nice experience over there. So if you have an Android or an iPhone device, then I highly suggest you download the Softflex Company app. You can shop there. If you want to get on our text message list, you just text the word beads to 707-247-6430 to join our live sale text messages, and we will give you a message when the sale begins on Thursdays. Oh, Kelly, I'm sorry to hear that you're still not well. Sending you lots of healing wishes. We've got Kim here. Oh, Kim, I was talking about you on the last live sale because we had some brown old stock of craft wire. It was really, really thin though, so I'm not sure if that gauge is something that you use because it was a very thin gauge, but there was some brown craft wire if you want to check out the live sale and see if it's something you use. I know that you asked me to bring back brown in the past. Hi, Liz. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Jenny. Welcome, welcome. I had a pretty big weekend. I hope you all had a good weekend too, despite everything going on. Cecilia, Anita, hello. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Gracia, Anita, and Sherry. I was involved in an art exhibit on Friday called She Deck. It was all about female skateboarding and roller derby. There were over 100 artists here in the local Arizona area that participated. It was such a great opening. It was packed. They had all sorts of events going on, skateboarding demonstrations, interactive art happening, and there was a DJ there who happened to be a friend of mine, someone who's taken a painting class with me in the past, quite a few years ago. She was excited to have a couple of decks, skateboard decks, in the art show too. She said she hadn't painted since she painted with me a few years ago, so that was really exciting. Just a lot of girl power. It was really, really cool. It was such a fun event. And if you want to see pictures, I shared them on my Facebook page, Kristen Fagan Art, and I shared them on my Instagram, which is at Kristen Fagan. So you can always check those out if you want to see what's going on in my art life. I want to also do a shameless plug because I have an online painting workshop event happening this week for 4 days. And the last day to sign up is today. So if you've ever wanted to dabble with paint and you want to come hang out with us online, it's only $10 to join. We're going to get together 4 days over Zoom, and you'll have access to the replays. If the time we get together doesn't work for you, you'll have access to the replays until July, I think it was July 6th. Unless you join the membership, and then you'll have access to them as long as you're involved with the art membership. So thanks, Thomas, is sharing some of my links. I figured since I had a lot of art stuff happening this weekend, I would just share it with all of you. That's my Facebook page, Kristen Fagan Art. I'm going to go ahead and grab the workshop link unless you've got it, Thomas. Let me know. Oh, yeah, no, that's not the right link. I'll go ahead and share it. It is a tiny URL. It is this link here for the Creatively Alive painting workshop with me. It's tinyurl.com/creatively alive and abundant. It's all about creative abundance, and we're doing it over the solstice. We've got people in the winter solstice and the summer solstice that will be joining us because we'll be in the northern and southern hemisphere. It should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. The last time we did it, we had a really great response, and everybody just really had a cool time painting and hanging out with us. So I'm going to go ahead and hide that now, and let's go ahead and move down to Carnival, get beading. Here is the Carnival kit. We're going to open this up for TGBE. This will be happening in July. Softlex Company's presentation is July 19th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. We kick it off with a preview night on Friday night before the show, and then we are live in the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page, as well as the YouTube channel and the Facebook group all weekend long. So July 19th and 20th, join us hanging out with all of our beady friends for the Midsummer Market. I pulled out the earrings we made last week because I thought they went really well with our carnival theme, especially the little giraffes. Let me go ahead and move my light down a little bit too and see if that helps. There we go. We made these cute little teeny tiny animal earrings, and this was the giraffe one, which was more like a carousel, kind of goes with our carnival theme. Thomas just shared that video if you want to check it out. It's just made with Delica beads and then some of those teeny tiny beads we have in stock over at softflexcompany.com. They're going fast. I think we sold out of the little elephants, but I believe we still have lions left and giraffes left and bears, a polar bear, and quite a few, llama, quite a few others. So really, really cute. And I thought they went along well with our carnival theme. So maybe pick up a couple of the teeny tiny animals while you place your order. And you can make some of those too. The other thing I wanted to share is I got my Green Girl Studios items from the live sale. They arrived. We've got them in the live sale this week. So if you want to check it out, we've got more styles than just these 3, but these are the 3 that I bought for my stash. This is a mermaid. That's my symbol of the year. It's got a beautiful quote on the back, which was funny because my word is wonder, and I didn't realize that that was on the quote as well. It says, "The sea, once it casts its spell, holds one in its net of wonder forever." So perfect. So perfect for me. And then I got the tree button, which I think is great. I actually bought 2 of these because I think they're just so pretty. So I got the button, and of course I got this little fairy face pendant. So cute. So cute. So those are for my personal stash from Green Girl Studios. I think we had I want to say we had at least 10 styles, if not maybe a dozen or so, available in the live sale. So go grab those while you can. Here's our Carnival bead strands. These are made for us from our friends over at Jesse James Beads to coordinate with our kits, and they are exclusive to Soft Flex Company. Sarah really wanted a bright and cheerful bead strand for this kit and this collection. So she went with all yellow. You know how much Sarah loves yellow. I know many of you out there also love yellow. It's such a wonderful, cheerful color to design with, and this is definitely like true bright yellow. These are a little bit deeper, these little guys here, but they're still on that bright yellow side. They're not earthy mustardy yellow. They're a nice bright yellow. Super cool. So that's the Carnival bead strand. And then here's the Carnival bead mix. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. I poured out a few of these already. But I also pulled out this trios because this is our Wonderland trios. You remember that one? I thought that this trios went really well with that bead mix. It's got purple, tanzanite, and fluorite. Yep, yellow is Sarah's happy color for sure. So if you're looking to pick up some more Soft Flex and you want to pick up a nice trio that goes along with the bead mix really well, I suggest checking out the Wonderland trio and bringing that one in. So let's take a look at what is in this mix. And what are we going to do today? I think this mix has that sort of whimsical, fantastical kind of color scheme. Sherry loves the yellow. Annie says, so gorgeous. Oh, Liz loves the yellow bead strand too. I'm so glad to hear that. She said in the office, a few people were like, you ordered an all yellow bead strand? And Sarah was just like, yes, 100%. I wanted all yellow. Such a happy color. So these are super cute. They look like cane glass beads to me. but they have texture on them. The design is not in the glass, it's kind of on top. So it feels like, like puff paint. It kind of feels like puff paint on top of clear glass in a fun triangular tube shape. And they have lots of different colors. So this one's got like the pink, yellow, and blue on it. This one was just yellow and green and a very, very light pink. Super fun. This one's got like a little blue squiggle. Looks like these have pink squiggles in the middle. So they're all just a little different. Ooh, yellow and purple. Yellow makes Tina happy. It's such a happy color. There's gorgeous tanzanite, these tubes that are like they look like a glass crystal to me. They've got a lot of faceting. Matches tanzanite beading wire perfectly. Some fun green in here, like a nice light green in rondelles. Also has that sort of, it's like a mirror kind of finish on them, just like these do. So very sparkly. Got some of these purple beads that are like a frosted glass. I was wondering if there was another one of those with the yellow. There was. And then some tiny yellow rondelles, also with that sort of mirror shine to them. So I'm going to give away one of these bead mixes today. I think Sarah gave away the strand last week, so I'll give away one of the mixes. These are fun. These are like little tubular. They feel, I don't want to say squishy, but they feel soft, like maybe they're like a silicone, but they're still, they hold their shape, but they just feel soft. Little tubes in purple. Ah, the yellow scream bumblebee or sunflower or buttercup or maybe candy corn or popcorn for the carnival, right? Couple of these cage beads. They're always fun. Actually, quite a few. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got these really pretty silver ball beads. They have some crystals in the center. So there's like a little band in the center of the crystals going around. So that gives it a bit of sparkle flash as you turn them around. We'll add those over here. I got a lot of these purple tubes. It's a fun shape. And then last but not least, we have some fun bead frames, which looks like the wire runs through the center. So you can either just have the wire showing in the center, or you can put a bead in between there. This yellow one would probably fit. This purple one would fit. Would these tubes fit? Those tubes would fit. And you get 4 of those. And lastly, you get a bunch of these spacer beads in silver. So very good, very fun mix. Let's put those in the center. What are we going to make? I know the bead frames are fun, aren't they? I'm drawn to these because I think these are super fun, especially with all my girl power. There was a lot of pink, a lot of happening, and then I like the bead frames. So these come, basically it looks like I've got two pairs of each kind. And then I think these bead frames are really fun. What are we going to do with these? Are we going to do something with the frames and these beads? I could either do yellow in the center, or I could do these little tubes in the center, which are kind of cute, and bring in that purple. Or I could do the frosted glass, would bring in the purple too. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. So just playing to see what might work together. I kind of wish I could get that in there. How long is this? Right now, it's about 5.5 inches. So if I needed a bracelet, just a smidgen larger, we could put these little spacer beads in there. That might make it long enough. And do I want to change the layout to feel like the pink in the middle and then blue and then the yellow? Let's see what that looks like when we string it up. I do have two more. I could put one on each end here too. Which color should I use? I'm thinking maybe the purple or the tanzanite. Oh, use the last pink as a dangle. That's a good idea. That little tanzanite or purple. I think the tanzanite, oh, that's that one. That's the purple. Oh, I like that Tina said green. I took the green away. There's the fluorite. There's the purple. There's the tanzanite. So we've got one for green, one for purple, two for purple, three for purple. Kelly says purple or tanzanite. So the purple is nice if you want the wire to sort of blend in with these purple beads in the center. And then the tanzanite or the fluorite would be nice if you want to actually see the wire and have it give it like a different color. Oh, we got one for, now I have to count. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. I'm seeing 1, 2, 2 for green for fluorite. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 purple, 4, 5, 6, 7 for purple, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 for tanzanite. All right, purple's our winner. I mean, I'm not surprised, right? Not surprised that purple is our winner. So I'm going to start by adding one of these spacer beads on here, and then I'm going to add these triangles. Purple, purple, purple. And then for these, you're going to want to put your wire through half of the bead frame, then get your little bead on there, and then you will guide it straightly up the other half. Cute. And I'm working right from the spool today since I laid it out beforehand. I have a hard time working from the spool when I don't lay it out beforehand. But when I do, Tina says she can't believe she's saying it's too much purple. Yeah, the purple is a bold color, which is fun on this design. I don't know that you could have gone wrong. I think all 3 of them would have just had a slightly different feel, but not be actually, no wrong answers in choosing the color, I think. I agree that there's a little bit of green, so you could get away with the fluorite, and green and purple together are always really fun, always a great color combination. And then the blue would have just brought in that, the brightness of that blue. I always find tanzanite to be like such a whimsical color, probably because it's got blue and purple in it. To me, it's just got so much whimsy. You could hang charms from the little triangles. That could be cute. That could be very cute. Annie says, all of the wire would look good. Each one would give a certain color statement to the design. Totally. Yeah, I feel like in this case, any of them would have worked. Oh my gosh, so cute. How long is this now? Oh, this is 5, a little over 5.5. You've got some of these tubes left. If you needed to add some length, you can add a little tube down here. And I'll add a tube on the other side too. Could even add two, it looks like. So maybe I will do that. Put a bead stopper on this end. Cut my wire free so that I could add these little two beads over here. Let's see. Look at that. That's looking really fun. That is looking fun. So now I am at, it looks like just a little above 6.5, which is good for me. Might be too big for some of you, and then you can take off some of these beads on the end if you don't need all of that space. Let's see what I've got here for a clasp. I've got a simple toggle clasp. That one's pretty nice. I'm guessing this one goes there. That one feels a little big. Or I have some lobster clasps, of course. What do we think? Do we like just the little circle? Oh, the teeny tiny animals. Here's a little squirrel. You can hang some of those little teeny tinies from there. Cute. This would be your little lion. These cute little mice. Do we want mice at our carnival? So cute. I wonder what other charms I have just in my charmy charms. Let's see. See if I have anything here that feels very carnival-esque. Remember these little succulent charms? They're not carnival-esque, but they could be cute. Ooh, I have some butterflies that I had painted. With those ultimate paints. And a teeny tiny little dragonfly, which that one is cute. Liz says she used one of the giraffes as a dangle for her granddaughter who was 16. She liked it in a bracelet. That sounds so sweet. I have a lot of butterflies, it looks like, actually. Oh, here's another little dragonfly. Here's a little star I painted. Well, I think that the idea of charms could be very sweet. I have a bunch of stars that I didn't paint too. Do I have any other? Yeah, wouldn't you think the little mice would be pesky at a carnival? Not sure you want to see those at a carnival. And then I have all the flowers too. Flower charms. Which maybe not quite as carnival-y as the little animals would be. Anyway, those are some ideas. Those are some ideas. So let's go ahead and grab our crimps. Where are they? Get some 2x2 millimeter crimp tubes so that we could finish our bracelet. So I'm going to grab 2 of those. And I'm going to grab my magical crimping pliers. Go ahead. I'm going to try this toggle and see. I'm not sure if it made it big enough for me to put a toggle on it though. So maybe I will take a chance. We'll see if it still fits me. Sometimes you need a toggle to be just a little bigger. A toggle bracelet, I mean, to be just a little bigger. So I'm not going to crimp this side right away. I'm just going to put my crimp on. I don't know, Kelly. I've only used them with Softflex beading, Softflex crimps, which do not have a seam. I'm going to put my little bead stopper there so that I can test out the size. You're just going to have to try it and see. I know that the crimping pliers are formulated with our wire and crimps in mind, so I don't know how it'll work. Ooh, it does fit. So now I know that I can go ahead and crimp it. If it didn't fit, I could have cut off my little toggle and just restrung a little extra bead or something on there. But it does fit. I'm going to go ahead and crimp here. So the magical crimping pliers have 1 notch. You can use any crimping pliers for 2x2 millimeter crimps, but what these do is they turn your little tube into a rounded bead. So I've got that crimp in my crimping pliers in that 1 notch right in the center, as centered as I can get it. And what it will do will pinch all 4 corners. That's how you know you had it nice and centered. Then I'll put it 90 degrees, put it back in that notch again. And I'm going to go ahead and roll it around, making sure not to let it slip out of this little notch. It's like a half dome on either side, and you want to make sure it stays in there, and when you squeeze, it just keeps kind of rounding it. If it falls out of the dome and you squeeze, then you're going to mangle your crimp a little bit. And that sometimes happens when you're practicing. Look at me making another bracelet. My goodness, that is fun. That looks like a carnival. What are those round plum beads on your tray? These little guys here, these ones. Tina, these are like a frosted purple glass bead, and they come in the Carnival bead mix. You get 4 of them They have that like almost like a pinky purple color. It's very pretty. Well, this is super fun. I love it. And you could totally add charms to it, make it kind of whimsy. But I think without the charms is my jam. It feels more modern and just fun and colorful. And I think the purple wire ended up being really nice as a color that kind of disappears because you don't really see it that much. Whereas if you wanted to see the wire and have that pop of color, I would have went with the lighter, maybe the blue or the fluorite. Matches anything you wear. Yeah, right. Yellow, pink, blue, green, purple. Almost all of the colors. Almost everything. That's fun. I didn't know what I was going to do today. I thought maybe I'd bust out some painting and add them to that, but I ended up really liking just the beads in the bead mix today. So if you haven't entered yet, use the hashtag Carnival and I will get you in our giveaway for one of these bead mixes. Here is the Wonderland Trios. If you're interested in taking home this little trio of colors, it's got the tanzanite, the purple, and the fluorite in it. And then there's also this really fun Carnival bead strand. The bead mix is 15% off. The bead strand is 15% off. And the Carnival bead kit for TGBE is 15% off. You just have to use that coupon code Carnival. I'll pop that up here again one more time. This is good until tomorrow. Get 15% off the TGBE Carnival kit, bead mix, and bead strand with the coupon code Carnival. Shop at softluxcompany.com. This is good until tomorrow, June 17th, or while supplies last. Go ahead and shop our live sale. Today is the last day, and you can pick up those Green Girl Studio pewter components along with lots and lots of other really special items that we shared. We had lots of brand new check glass. We had some gorgeous crystal beads, which were really, really neat. Lots of cool shapes in those, and a bunch of new gemstones to share with you as well. We have another live sale happening this week. It'll happen on Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time on the Softluxe Company's live sale website, on the app, or our Facebook page on Instagram. So let's see. Let me go ahead and bring up our giveaway. We've got 44 of you entered. Oh, that's a nice number. Nice angel number. Here's your last chance to get in there. And you must be here to win. All right, here we go. So when you see your name called or hear your name called, be sure to let us know in the comments that you're here. We'll give you a few minutes to respond. And if we don't see you, then we'll have to choose someone else. Is it Devin Thomas? Devin Thomas, you are our winner over on YouTube channel. Let us know in the comments that you're still here hanging with us. Annie G says, Kristen, are those birds on your earrings? They're actually giraffes. Let me take them off again. They are little carousel giraffe earrings. We made these last week. Oh, do we see Devin? Are you here? Here, I see you. Awesome. Congratulations. Go ahead and email us at softluxcompany.com and let us know your shipping information. And we'll get your prize of your Carnival bead mix out to you. They're flying giraffes, Tina. Hooray. I love that. Here, let me go ahead and bring it up on I feel like the giraffe is a little hard to see because it's a little, it has like a shiny, thanks for taking that comment down, Thomas. It has like a little shiny, what am I looking for? Finish, has a shiny finish on top. So they're a little harder to see on the video than the other animals because the other ones are all matte. But we made this drop and had it kind of go through the giraffe to look like a little carousel. Perfect for our carnival. I might have to do something with this bead strand to go really well with that, huh? I think that would be pretty cute. Make a necklace or something with that. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me today. It's been a lot of fun. I want to give you all just a little heads up because we have been working on some tax information. We sent out an email last week to everybody to let you know that there would be some changes coming down the line as we kind of work out our taxing software. Some of you may have gotten an email when you're not supposed to get it because you're not tax exempt. Some of you are tax exempt and maybe you haven't gotten an email yet. We're still rolling it out and working on it. So we sent out that email last week just to let everybody know that this is happening, but we're still in the process of getting it all worked out and rolling it out. So don't fret yet. You should get something from us and from Avalara in the next coming weeks. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at info@softluxcompany.com or give our office a call to inquire about your tax exempt status. But like I said, we're still working on it. It's going to probably be a little bit of time right now before it's all in action. So just a heads up, it's happening, and you should see something from Avalara coming to you if you are tax exempt. And you could always reach out if you have a question. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging today. I look forward to seeing you this week. We've got a beading party with Sarah and May Flom over on Wednesday at I think it's 3 p.m. Pacific time. Note, Sarah is going to be changing her videos to 1 p.m. in the near future. I think this week is still 3 p.m. Pacific time. And then we have a live sale at 1 p.m. on Thursday. I think we have Joyce with us this week on Friday at 9:30 a.m. too. So lots of stuff happening this week. Be sure to subscribe to us on the Softlex Company YouTube channel so you stay in the know. And we'll see you all on the next video. Bye.